Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yep.
You're an artist.
Thank you.
I mean, this place is like it's something right out of a movie. Like if you think
we're making.
Well, now we are, yeah. Yeah.
All right. You want to follow me for a minute? Sure. Show you this.
West Elm Street and Main Street. Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the right place.
I just the tide's going out.
Do I have to follow you down there?
Oh no, just hang out for a second.
It's a really nice little island.
It is. It's everyone's dream, I think, to own an island and create a.
Those guys are all learning how to kayak, huh? Or are they just a kayaking group?
It's a school, they say.
Oh. You guys,
They must be gonna push them
they're
out.
so cute. It's kayak school. That's great.
Here's your shoes if you want them.
Thank you.
I don't know how far you want to go up here, but
Where are we going?
up the we're going to take West Elm
West
up to the lookout.
There you go. Off to the lookout. This is where the road ends and the walking gets real.
Okay, so here we go.
Don't let anybody at Old Orchard know we're walking in the dune grass, though.
Have you ever seen dune grass as healthy before, first of all?
No, that's true. It's very healthy.
So what I did was 7-8 years ago, I put up dune fence and dumped all the seaweed off this side of the beach on the other side of it. And then I was gone for quite a few years. When I came back, all this sand had pushed up, washed up, blew up, something, buried it all. Because look at the dune fence, look how deep it is in the sand.
Oh, yeah.
So all this is new, because it used to be a straight drop to the beach. So all this dune grass is new, and I wonder if there's some correlation of the seaweed being underneath it as far as like nutrients. It holds water,
Definitely helps the root system.
helps the root system. And enough seaweed in one place, it holds so much water. Would it have frozen and turned into like a cement wall in the winter, and then the winter storm hit it and stopped it?
Maybe.
It's all like stuff I'm trying to figure out. But this is the, we call this a look. Baby, get out of there, come on, hey, get out of there. Come on, kill me. But with all the milkweed here, it's a, I call it the monarch mansion, because the monarch butterflies in the spring and early summer are just everywhere in here. So I'm trying to
Monarch
protect
Mansion.
this.
That's great.
We call this the lookout. Yeah. It's pretty much a 360 view.
Okay. Get up on the lookout here.
So that's ministerial, and that's Bates.
No, Bates is over here. Or Bangs, whatever it's called. That's over here.
Bangs.
Yeah.
Bates is out here.
Yeah, I think so. You know, people like, you don't know all the other islands? It's like, no, why would I go there? Why would I go, if I'm on an island, why would I want to go visit an island?
Bates has a cobblestone beach on the far side.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So then we have the, this is all new through here. This was a 2-year process to break through this.
Wow.
Yeah. Poison ivy and bittersweet. So,
Do you mind if I don't go?
no, you're fine. It's,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
all, it's 100% safe for tourists. It was
She's
opened
not a
up
tourist.
about-
The poison ivy's gone.
It was opened up about 2 weeks before I came back to land.
Okay.
Sees me, it's like, shoo.
I might point out specific ones, but this is good to go. So
Nice bridge, nice bridge.
it's over here. See right there? There's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the walkway is clear. Ow, my foot. I should have put my shoes on.
Yeah, you should have put your shoes on, Scotty.
Well, I've walked this all the time without shoes on. So.
Ow.
And I mean, the poison ivy's like right here.
Yeah.
See right there, the red
Yeah.
leaves. So, but again, the pathway. It took 2 years to do this, so it's been a long, painful process of hacking and whacking and smacking. My biggest concern is underneath. There's so much dead bittersweet. The bittersweet's killing the bittersweet, and I worry about this being a fire hazard. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pursue to make like fire breaks through it next year. Cut more pathways through all this, because this whole roll back of the island is like 98% bittersweet. It's
Very
killed
dry,
the poison ivy. It's killed everything. You know, so now it's killing itself, and there's just so much dead stuff underneath. I worry about the whole island going up.
It's a land snail. Wow, they got some really big land snails out here.
What?
Oh, these are land snails.
This is my new compost pile, which was built from epic fail number 1, trying to put up a metal tool shed down on the beach there. So I cut it up and made a compost pile out of it.
Very nice.
Yep. So
Very nice.
yeah, it's sawdust, vegetables, rotten wood, ash from the fires. So
Seaweed
these
helps
trees
it.
we planted in the early 90s when we first got the island. It was me and one of my dad's best friends.
It's glad they're growing. We're glad they're growing.
Well, for them being so old, they're actually, I mean, look at the oak tree. Look how damaged it is from the, see the vine marks on the side of it?
Yes.
I cut that off 4 years ago, and now the tree's doubled in size. It's doubled in the last, I think, 2 years. It's doubled in size. So this is this is an eider duck sanctuary.
Okay.
So when I first started up, you couldn't even walk up here. It was all just, it looked like that.
Yeah.
So I started up here 4 years ago, burning piles and piles. That whole pile of sticks is poison ivy.
Oh, wow.
That
Where
huge,
do they
huge.
nest?
What?
Where do the eider ducks nest?
They nest on low vegetation islands. So they would go into the bushes. But the problem I found was that I was finding all kinds of dead eider ducks and unhatched eggs, because I feel like the bittersweet was so thick that when there was big winds, the bittersweet move around and you get stuck and starve to death. This is called Midway over here.
They had a big problem with avian flu around here too this year.
Yeah, I found a dead bald eagle.
Wow.
I called it in, so.
So many land snails. I can't believe it.
It's kind of like the middle of the island.
And look at the road.
Yeah,
Right out in the middle.
they're all over the place.
With raspberries?
There's thorn bushes. I don't think I've seen any raspberries though. There's some other kind of vine berry bush on the island.
Beans and stuff might have that.
You could bring some raspberry bushes out here. It'd probably grow great.
I don't want any fruit trees.
All right, because the
I don't
deer.
want any deer. Yeah, they have no water. I don't want them to have food. I don't want them out here because deer bring deer ticks, and deer ticks bring Lyme disease.
Water?
What's that?
What do you do about water?
They let me get it from the Cliff Island store.
Oh, nice.
I bring like 12 gallons at a time and fill them out and bring them over.
Nice.
Yep.
This is beautiful.
Yep.
Very
And then,
peaceful.
I collect all the driftwood off the island all summer and actually swim out to them or boat to pieces I find, because there's no resources here. So I went about a month and a half with finding no driftwood on this island.
Wow.
Except twigs. Like I might find something like that. You know what I mean? Like that. But that's it. So if there's wood, I'm getting it, you know. I don't care what a pain in the neck it is.
Very nice. Done a great
these
job.
are actually sumac bushes here.
That's
They're not
poison too.
poisonous.
No,
they're not poisonous. So what I'm doing is I'm sure there's more there. I'm trying to get them to grow up because they could build a dome strong enough to not allow anything to grow underneath it, like poison ivy. You know.
Science.
Yep.
We got something here. What was that? Milkweed? Yeah, it's milkweed. Okay. The land snails are like amazingly.
They're everywhere up
I mean, they're like, there's so many of them. I can't believe I've never seen this many in one place.
Yeah.
Never. So now these will prevent, these things right here, if you were to try and grow anything out here, those guys would prevent you from growing stuff.
The snails?
Yeah, because they'd eat it all.
Huh.
But if you used crushed mussel shells, clam shells, and you put it around your plants and your planting stuff, they wouldn't come near it.
Or sawdust, I heard.
Sawdust, that might do it, yeah. I learned that from working at Coast of Maine, a composting place up in Machias. Or not Machias, Bailey Island or something like that. I can't remember where they were.
You get clams?
What's that?
You get clams?
There are clams, but I don't like seafood. I grew up on Cousin's Island and smelling the mud flats growing up, seafood just tastes like mud flats.
As a kid, I would take the clams and use them for my fishing expeditions.
Yeah.
I'm not much for seafood either.
This is actually a natural spruce tree. So I'm wondering how it got here, because when I was raking seaweed on this side of the island, I was finding pine cones, you know, and I thought, did like a big storm or the wind push it up and it grew? Because I mean, I think the easiest way to get trees growing is to bring acorns, pine cones, bagfuls, because I could get, you know, one bagful's like hundreds of trees versus a pot that's the same size, which is one tree. So
I mean, you might be able to get them to grow out here in this open space.
That's what we do. I'm gonna pepper this with trees.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna leave a space down the middle though.
Yeah.
Yep. Because ultimately a root system is what holds the islands together. So when I was building that rock wall, I was mixing seaweed with the rocks because I thought the tree roots might get in the
Getting stuck stuff in my foot.
Seaweed and everything else. I'm just kind of learning as I go, but I mean, ultimately, I'm trying to save the island. Yeah, yeah. People's the #1 offender, though, because they come and they just walk all over wherever they want. They piss everywhere. I found a turd up here one year, and you know, they're just the children are so destructive. They think it's like a, you know, like a beach on the mainland, you know, so they're digging these huge holes, and I'm like, stop. I'm like, no, this island's so prone to erosion that, you know, I don't want holes dug in the beach. I mean, if you want to dig a hole, go way down, you know. But yeah, and then they dig holes where like we could put a tent.
Yeah.
You know, it's frustrating, but I'm the judge, jury, and executioner out here until my parents show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm making a pathway to the other end of the island. We need our shoes to do that. So there'll be videos of it on my, it's sketchy because, you know, I've worked, I think 3 or 4 years on that so far. Because when I'm burning it to the other end of the island. So what when I have I can have 1 fire a day because of the toxic fumes from the poison ivy. I need good strong winds like this late in the day when I know there won't be more people coming. I'll light a fire and then go back down to the beach. So I can only go like 6 or 8 feet per burn, you know, which one burn is like, you know, probably 2 hours of me prepping, you know, to get it going. So but yeah, the drone video shows some of it, but I've actually gotten further into what the drone is. So
I'm gonna get you one of those big portable flamethrowers. You're just going.
No, you can't breathe the fumes from it.
Oh, you can't?
You can't be anywhere around that. It's a guarantee you'll be in the emergency room for like at least a week.
Really?
Yeah. it's you can't breathe because the poison ivy, it swells up all your lungs.
Oh, okay.
Monarch butterfly, see?
Yeah, there he goes.
Yep. Yeah, but since I've been going up here, I've found all kinds of hatched eggs, which is like, wow, like maybe I'm doing the right thing, you know?
Yeah, that is good.
I found a hatched egg in my wood yard.
Nice.
So I thought maybe putting that fence out might block it better to maybe encourage them to use, because, you know, it's a garden shed tree fort in the summer and it's a bird feeder, birdhouse
In the winter,
yeah.
Is there a time when you can't come because of them?
It's not, that's only government islands. Like, I can't, there's one of these two islands, the one on the other side, you're not supposed to go there till July 1st,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah.
But when I come the middle of June, I have so much to do right there that I don't even have time to come up here because I got to unpack it, set up, and you know, we got the whole U-Haul full of stuff I have to move like 12 times. So
Yeah, we came out here on a what is it, a 14-foot U-Haul, 20-foot U-Haul on a barge. Unloaded all his wood, all of his supplies. Yep.
the first year we were on the barge, we were on it with a 40-foot trailer truck. There was a gas truck. I was like, oh, excuse me, we're waiting for a ride here as the trailer truck is backing on the barge, and
Yeah.
they're like, nope, you're gonna be right behind them. And I was like, oh my god.
Nice.
Anxiety. Yeah, but hey, you know what? We did it. Just gotta keep going, you know?
It's a conservation / love of life project.
Come on. Look at the photos there.
Well, I'm trying to make it through this path without getting one stick in my foot.
I mean, this bittersweet is like incredible how it just.
Oh, we tried to clear a little patch of it on our property. So.
Hot fire because the heat penetrates the ground, it burns all the roots out. Yep. Plus it's natural too, I suppose. That's poison ivy, I think, right there. Actually, it's on top of it pretty well.
Poison ivy.
Bridge too.
Yep, that's definitely that
This
right
was
there.
amazing how you just put in. I'm really trying to hope I get more decks that people are throwing away, 'cause I want to make
That's
it
poison
walkable.
ivy. Right there. Yeah,
Walkways are
that's
better
some good
for the
stuff right
island.
there.